Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on Botched.
Damn, you got a big pussy. Damn, you got a big pussy.
Why'd you say that twice?
He was talking. Oh,
I didn't.
it's an echo.
It's
yeah.
an echo.
I'm gonna explain jokes to you.
Welcome back, junior researchers, to the third episode of our 8th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We're going to start a little while after the last episode ended, as the O5 Council is still trying to figure out exactly what to do with the information that they've ascertained, but they are starting to narrow down some potential SCPs that they think might be able to help at least either prevent it or possibly cure it after the fact, that type of thing. But for right now, there is a threat coming in from China, of all places. And
China is the biggest threat to our nation, as they have always been.
I've heard
SCP
this over and over and over again.
I
It's
thought
not
we
a
were
nation,
an
so-
organization.
exactly, an
Corporation.
organization. So reports coming in, there's a small village in a remote area of China. The satellites can't see anything. It appears as though there's no cell service anywhere in the vicinity, so there's no way to get contact in or out. A number of medical professionals were sent in, and nobody returned. So they are sending in a group of doctors to ascertain if this is an anomalous sort of thing, if it is even an illness or anything like that. They're not sure. There was just reports of a lot of people kind of having the same sort of symptoms before everything sort of went dark.
What were those symptoms?
Headaches. A lot of headaches. So yeah,
That's it.
that's the only symptom that was
Just headaches.
just
All right,
headaches.
nobody in
many
this village
headaches.
is having sex. Got
But
it.
like everybody in the village had headaches. And so they sent somebody out to go and get a doctor. They got those doctors, they brought them back, and then never heard from again. So
And the doctors got headaches.
sure. So you three, whoever you are, and I'm going to let you say who you are here in a second, you land in Shanghai, and you have a translator with you, since I don't know if any of you speak Mandarin, but you have a translator who's also a guide of sorts who will basically drive you guys around, and there's just like a little Jeep sort of thing for, any potential off-roading that may need to happen. But yeah, so he just picks you up at the airport, and he has a sign that says your names. What are your names?
At the top, it says Matt Choi.
Fucking Matt Choi,
I'm an OBGYN,
of course. What?
and I can find where all the ladies are.
Okay.
They're in my office.
How do you spell
Waiting.
Choi?
CHOI.
Okay, that's what I figured, but I wanted to double check. Philip, what useful character are you playing?
I'm playing Peter Holes.
Of course.
I am a ears, nose, and throat doctor.
Okay.
Holes the name, holes my game.
There you go.
Fuck off.
Killed it.
And last,
Ain't
and
not a
certainly
hole I
least-
can't flick and stick.
Okay.
I am Dr. Felix Good, animal psychologist.
Okay. Felix.
Good, the 10th doctor. The other 9 doctors were paid off by corporations. I tell the truth.
Okay.
Crest is the right toothpaste.
Okay. So
Where are you from?
sounds like Russia.
Transylvania.
The Upper West Side.
Pennsylvania.
I came on the
alone.
Transylvanian Express.
We keep.
You-
Hold on.
We take very good care of our
How
teeth.
old are you?
quite young, thank you.
I mean, hasn't it been Romania for a while?
Not when I was there.
Okay.
It
But
has been a while since I've been home.
We are very much into dental care in Transylvania. Make sure our teeth stay strong.
Fluoride in every water
Blah.
fountain.
Yes,
Blah.
Crest.
Flo Rida
Oh my
is
god.
in every water bottle.
Sure.
He puts a little bit of himself in there.
Okay. So, you guys get in the car, I assume, and you head? Cool. So you guys are driving for hours. And eventually you leave highways and you just start taking down dirt roads. And you continue to travel for a couple of hours. The guide stops at one point to refill the car with, he has some like cans of gasoline in the back of the vehicle. But is there anything you want to do or prepare yourself for before you even get in the vicinity of wherever this village may be?
Do you think they have pets in the village?
Pests, yes.
I mean, I don't know if the concept of pets holds here. This is my first time.
What they do? They are people too.
Yes.
Pets and livestock, kind of a Venn diagram
it's
in
overlap.
East Asia.
There's a lot of overlap.
Nah. Everyone loves their lizard.
Okay.
The
Okay.
lizard?
And their lizards need pills. That's why I'm here. For I am
Okay.
a pet psychologist.
Okay.
Not a psychiatrist.
No.
Psychologist.
Sorry, psychiatrist.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
I get confused sometimes.
It's all right.
I thought
You know what?
psychologists are the
Translation
ones that give
sometimes.
pills.
No, psychologists
No, that's a
say
psychiatrist.
Oh, is
you're
it?
in the cycle of anxiety. You should get yourself out. I say, have some sertraline.
Okay.
You feel like zombie, but you know be scared no more.
Okay.
All of my psychiatrists just give me Valtrex. I don't get what it is, but
They're getting
I
paid.
feel good.
Voice in head. It is Tuesday, right?
It is always Tuesday.
I'm gonna get double masked up on
Okay.
Tuesday.
Oh,
Okay.
In 95, cloth over.
Sure.
It's just common courtesy here. What country are you in again?
China.
China.
China. I'll remember it next time. And
Translation is weird.
where are you
yeah,
from?
it's funny. You have when you say it with an accent, I don't recognize that you're saying China.
China.
Yeah, thank you. You got to say it in my local language. Now, hey, translator drivers person, sir.
Yes.
Yes. What's your name?
Steven.
Of
It
course.
took you a while. You sure it's your
Very
name?
common-
With a
very
PH.
common-
It's not Steve. It's Steven. Don't call me
Very
Steve. I don't like to be
common
called
Chinese
Steve.
name.
Steven.
And,
Because I was thinking
what?
Stephen Chow.
Do you come here often or
To this area?
no to this car?
Yeah, it's my car.
Oh, a nice car. Is it a nice car?
It's an old Jeep.
I lied. But it's fine.
Thanks.
I don't tell him that. I
I
don't
wish
tell
we
him. I don't. That was. That
Why
was.
do
to
you
the-
keep
that was
turning over
to
your
the
shoulder
audience.
and talking?
I like to look out the window. Is it customary? Is it polite to pet one's dog in the village that we're going to, or should you keep your hands off the dog?
I mean, ask permission.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if there's just a dog out wandering around, there's nobody nearby, assuming it's not feral.
That
I
you
guess-
can pick it up and go home with it.
Well, I wouldn't do
The
that.
dog is free at
I
that
wouldn't.
point.
Nope, I wouldn't do that. But I mean, you could touch it.
I mean,
What happened to
technically,
squatters' rights?
you could do
That's
that.
for housing.
You could do
Oh.
that.
Isn't it a
Also, we
village's
don't
dog
have that
because
in China.
communist country?
Yeah, I thought y'all were communists. It's everybody's dog.
It's societal dog.
It is our dog.
Yeah, but that just seems like you're taking the
But if
dog
you're
from
gonna-
the society.
Yeah, then you're being a capitalist pig by stealing that dog from
Yeah.
from the society.
Yes,
a
Matt.
pig
Choi.
dog.
Come on, Matt Choi.
Yeah.
I'm going to discreetly take out my cell phone and hit record with the audio.
Sure.
And Steven, what do you think about Winnie the Pooh?
Terrible. Hate him. Should be burned alive.
Why?
All records should be because it speaks ill of our great leader.
I hit in record. You know, that was a test, Steven, and you passed.
Yeah, like I'm gonna fucking trust any of you guys.
Hey man, I'm not the one judging your social credit score anyway. You got a headache yet?
Nope. Other than from
Good.
He
talking to
takes
you.
a drink out of his bottle.
And the fine social credit score it is, he is Stephen, car owner.
Out here, there's no rules about drinking and driving, so
It seems like paradise.
yeah, could be.
He's just sucking on a sing sow.
That's right. It's been a hard day's night.
Oh my God, Steven. You want me to drive, buddy? You tired? You sound tired.
Just stop talking to me and distracting me from driving.
Okay.
Did they just get the Beatles here, or is that the only song he knows?
It was first song he learned in English.
It's China,
got-
not Eastern
It's
Europe.
got dog in the song, so I thought of it.
They have internet and cell phones.
They don't really have internet.
I mean, it has like steel curtain over it. But
Yeah. Well, this area doesn't have cell phone service. A couple hours off of the road, and your cell phones are all. They don't have any there's no GPS.
I turned mine off to conserve battery.
Okay. So yeah, so you drive for another hour. It's evening at this point.
How's the
and-
landscape turning?
It's heavy woods.
Yeah.
This road is very bumpy, rocky, that sort of thing. It hasn't rained a little bit, so it's not super muddy or anything like that. But it's not dry or anything like that. So, but you continue on for a little while, and then eventually you see in the distance, poking out of some of the trees, you see some tops of some buildings. So he pulls up, not anywhere near the buildings, and stops.
We were kind of at the edge of town.
Yes. Yeah, I would say this is. Hold on one second.
You don't
Yeah.
have a map?
Yeah, I just need another swig. Yeah, no, this is the edge of the town.
I mean, GPS probably still work, yeah?
No, GPS doesn't work out here.
Why, it's satellite based.
It just doesn't work.
Huh.
Pull it up. You pull it up, and it's just like no signal,
'cause
no
the
signal.
smog.
Like, for whatever reason, just nothing pops
What, you
up.
say there is dragon here?
A dragon?
No, China just has a famously thick sky that satellite cannot penetrate.
Ah, sorry.
So dragon.
So there's dragon.
I took a minor in Elvish, so
You know-
I'm always hearing words I like.
My family used to be called the Dragon, son of Dragon.
No, it didn't.
Do you have a
Even your
brother?
mom?
It's Dracula. Dracula's the son of
Son of
Ah,
dragon.
Anyways.
Who said that?
Anyways, so yeah, how would you like to proceed? He's following you at this point, following your lead.
I guess I'll finally put a mask on and get out of the Jeep.
Okay. As far as equipment goes, basic medical gear, things to take samples with, binoculars, any other types of medical gear that you're
Yes, I put on my medical glove.
okay. Glad you came prepared.
Those are gonna get so sweaty.
They are. My glasses are already like sweating up my nose.
Do I have like kind of like all my equipment to check like retinas and
Yeah.
and
Anything that can fit
eyes?
in a handbag, you got that.
Okay.
Sorry, Peter, I have to open the fresh mask
You really okay? Yeah.
and put it on correctly.
Just like we did a couple years ago.
Yes. It's
Chin.
perfect.
Good.
Sweet chin music.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any of you other guys? Anything other than what I already mentioned?
Anybody walking around? Anybody come greet us?
You don't see anybody. There's no lights. You're still pretty far, but you don't. It's pretty. It's dusk at this point, but it's pretty dark. You don't see any lights. You don't hear anything. No dogs. No nothing.
Steven,
Pretty
have
quiet.
you been to this town before?
No,
Did we take dog and car with us from earlier?
we didn't actually see a dog. He was asking a
Oh,
hypothetical question
hypothetical
about
dog.
a
Sorry,
dog.
I-
yeah,
Hyperallergenic dog.
yeah, a
I don't think
hyperallergenic
the
dog.
hyperallergenic dog is real. They just try to get you to buy it.
Sure,
Voice
it's
and
a,
head-
it's a dog share.
I'm gonna need to insight check Steven because he said he's never been to this town before.
But he drove
He
here.
found it no problem, and he said his GPS doesn't work out here. 20, non-natural.
Steven is the monster whole time.
Steven is not being 100% honest with you. So it sounds like he's probably been here before at some point.
So, Steven, when we said, have you been here before, what we meant is, tell us why you just lied to us. You've been here before. Why would you lie to us? I grab his shoulder. Steven!
Whoa, you need
Steven!
to calm. Here, you want a swig of this? Like, it'll calm you down a little bit.
I'm not going to drink you spit, bud.
I mean, it'll keep you alive.
All right. I like
hold on.
health tonic. I'd take some.
Sure. It's a little spicy.
I'm gonna look right at Matt Choi, and I'm gonna like give him the double the double eye shift towards Steven and give the signal of this.
What's these?
You want?
Shoot
I
him?
can't see your hand
You
on
want-
the camera.
You want?
That's
you want me to?
You
want
want
me
you
to-
like two in and then
You want me
and
to?
then hook
You want me to like?
G spot.
You want me to put a needle on his neck and kind of?
Start.
Do you have sedatives?
I'm a doctor.
That's fair.
Give him the sedative.
Give him a sedative.
I'm gonna slide a hand and try to prick him in the neck with a sedative.
Okay.
16.
That's close enough that I'm gonna roll a stat. What's a 13? Is it a +1?
+1.
+1, correct.
Does not notice as you jab him, and then he's like, "Hey, whoa, what the?"
Thanks for the ride, buddy. We gotta talk real quick.
And he
I didn't put enough to like knock him out,
Okay.
but just enough to like get him a little loose.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's been drinking.
He's stumbling. he's stumbling around, and he's like, "Oh fuck!" And he sort of like falls under the hood of his Jeep.
Hey, Matt, you got about like 45 seconds to get any kind of information out of him.
Oh god!
Why didn't you tell us you've been here before?
Because they died.
Who died?
I left them behind. They were
You're
screaming.
from here.
No, I drove the last doctor here.
Who was screaming? What happened?
I don't know. I dropped him off. I didn't follow him in. He could speak. He could speak Mandarin. He didn't need me. I just drove him here, and then I heard the screaming, and I fucked off. And I
Do you
told
think I'm cute?
him.
What was his name?
What was his name?
Yeah.
He said it was Dolph. He fucked him. Were you not paying attention?
Dolph.
Dr. Dolph?
Yes, Dr. Fiend. Dr. Dolph Fiend.
He's a lung doctor.
He's a lung doctor and an Olympic swimmer.
He's a lung doctor and an RN. A lung durin.
I hate you. Yeah, I guess you're
I
cute.
get it.
I guess if you're into that sort of thing.
Thanks, man.
Hey, I don't want you to freak out, Steven, but you're probably not going to make it.
He just sort of sloughs off the
Give me
side
your
of
keys.
the Jeep. He's already unconscious.
I'm
on the
taking his
ground.
keys.
Okay, you do. He's just
Well,
laying
he's-
next to the car.
And
Should we put him in the car?
No.
Not in
Is-
the trunk?
No. What we're going to do is
Real quick.
I'm in the middle of speaking.
I know, but hold on 1 second.
All right.
Felix, roll me a perception check.
Felix. That's
Yeah,
me.
that's you.
I get the 4.
Okay. There's just like a lot of mosquitoes and shit
Yeah,
around.
I hate that.
Yeah. So they're,
Yeah,
they're
so-
annoying. But that's
Do
about
any
it.
of you speak Mandarin or?
No.
Nope.
No.
We probably need
I'm
it.
Korean. That's racist.
I mean, people take other languages in school. I took Klingon
And Elvish?
and Elvish. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could say it's a dual major, but I've got 3 BSs. So,
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, how would you like to proceed?
is there like a town sign or like a rocks or anything like that? Just like something I can
signs.
prop up, Steven?
I mean, you can prop them up next to a tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
It's
that.
a heavily wooded area.
Yeah,
so-
we'll prop him up next to a tree, put the bottle in his hand, and put it between his legs.
Okay.
Just slump him over, make him look like he's shit-faced.
Sure. As you do.
I'm gonna also take that bottle and just drink out of it real quick.
Okay.
What is it?
It's spicy. Something, whatever it is, it's spicy.
How much is left?
About half.
Hey, I drank one. It's pretty good.
I got any like empty IV bags?
You gonna mainline that?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pour the rest of that spicy drink into a IV bag,
Okay.
and
Are we getting fucked up for science?
I mean, I'm a doctor. I know what I'm doing.
Do you want some of these dog pills?
Let me get through this spicy water first.
They work on people too.
Yes, just take 2.
Yeah, I'll put that IV in my back pocket and kind of just have the drip line like taped around down my down over my ear.
For sips.
Yeah, just like a little
Like a
Like a beer
like a
hat.
beer hat.
kind of, but like it's not prevalent.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna put that empty bottle back in Steven's legs
Okay.
to make him look like he's passed
All
out. Yeah.
Yeah, you do that, you fucking weirdo.
There's mosquitoes. They
Yes, they're biting me.
well, not me, because like they hate. They'll bite me and then taste the alcohol.
Well, everybody roll
I-
perception.
I had the alcohols too. Should I do another one or?
Yeah.
This time I am getting a 17.
22.
Everybody other than Matt Choi You can hear the buzzing of mosquitoes and other small flying insects, but there's no other sound in this forest. No animals, no people.
Then what are they eating?
Nothing. You,
Us?
currently.
Fuck that.
Right now, currently, you guys.
Let's get into the car and drive into town.
I mean,
why'd we get out?
Yeah. I'm not walking to center.
it's a small village.
Oh, like
because he was going to leave us like he left that
Well,
last guy.
that's
yeah,
true.
let's take the keys with
Also,
us.
it's a potential medical emergency, so you figured maybe don't drive right into the downtown area. 'Cause He
Okay.
doesn't know what it is.
Fine.
Also, he literally heard a guy scream, so he's going to be a little hesitant about
Yes.
just driving straight in there.
Well, let's get in there.
Okay. You guys walking or driving?
Walking.
Okay.
Christopher.
So
stop.
you walk down the path a little bit further, and it opens up, and it's this small village that's just sort of domed in by all these trees. And I would say it's maybe a dozen buildings or so.
Okay.
All with little stone walking paths that go between all of them. Some of the buildings are a little bigger than others. Obviously, the biggest one's in the middle of the village. It's still not like very big or anything
like
like
two
that.
stories?
Like two, like a story and a half.
That's really big.
Yeah. Everything else is much smaller. They're like single stories. But yeah, you don't see any lights in any of the windows or anything. It looks like, in fact, that most of the windows are boarded up.
Do structures look like they have basement?
No, they look like they're standing on stilts.
Is there any kind of religious temple or anything of the sort?
Roll me a religion check.
Do I have that?
12?
24.
24? Yes, you are. You can identify that there is not a temple; it's more of a shrine.
Yeah. See over there.
Okay, so it's not like an enclosed building.
Nah. It's more like. It's sort of like a bus stop where it's just got the shrine, and then it's covered so that it doesn't get wet. And there's a little incense.
What is a temple? But
Don't
A
say
shrine
person.
Shrine that's covered.
I don't even have to say it. Dennis will finish for me.
Yep.
Well, that's what he does, bud. He doesn't write his own jokes. He just finishes everyone else's.
100%.
He's like that guy that comes to a party at the end and drinks all the leftover cups.
Hey, fuck
As
off.
long as he's not the guy with the guitar.
Damn it, that's me.
Yep.
Got him. All right, is there any kind of government building or
Government? No.
safe zone?
It's a pretty
bus stop.
School?
No, it's like very simplistic buildings, like not technologically advanced at all.
Well, how many buildings are we talking?
12 buildings.
Not the technologically advanced walls that we're used to in America.
Well, no, but he's like,
They're not even dry.
I don't know. Like you can't. They all seem fairly uniform from the outside. They're all just made of like wood.
All right,
simple
I guess
design.
we take 4 each. And
Yeah.
clear them.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I take the northeast quadrant.
Okay, so you take 1 through 4.
Yes.
Okay,
I'll take 5 through 8.
and I'll take
I know how to count.
9 to 12.
Okay. Let's start with Matt Choi.
Yeah, I'm going and building number 5.
So you go over. Windows are boarded up, and you start to try and open the door, and it seems like it's stuck.
I would knock first. I'm polite.
Sure, you knock. You don't hear anything.
Now I try to open the door.
It's stuck.
Okay. Hello?
No sound.
I listen I press my ear against the door.
No sound.
DoorDash.
Dead quiet. No. Dead quiet. No sound
I'll
whatsoever.
repeat the process at each house.
Each house, same result. Doors are stuck. Windows are boarded up. No sound coming from inside.
I think that fucker took us to the wrong town.
Do I hear that?
The buildings don't look like they're that old. Like, it doesn't look like this village has been abandoned for, like, decades or anything like that. So let's next go with... Peter Holes.
All right, I'm going to go up to my first building
Okay.
and take out my stethoscope and put it to the door.
Your first building.
Building 9.
Hello.
Hi.
You swear you hear something inside. Very faint. The only reason you hear it is because of the stethoscope.
Yep.
It sounds almost like a raspy breathing, maybe? Tough to tell. Tough to tell. And it's not like steady. You feel like you hear a single and then nothing again after that.
All right, I'll check the door.
Stuck.
In what sense? What kind of handles are on these doors? What kind of?
Just a
Nothing too technological.
That's what I'm saying.
like a wooden U-shaped handle, but like when you try and move, it doesn't seem like it budges. Almost like it's been sealed up or something.
You said these are 2 stories?
No, one.
They're on stilts.
One, they're on stilts.
Yep.
Any other entrances? Windows, doors?
There's a few windows in each building, but they're all boarded up.
So, my friend Dr. Freeman always had a crowbar on him. Do I have a crowbar on me?
You didn't say that, so no.
No, okay. I just figured
When I
since-
asked for your
That's
equipment
true. I
list,
didn't
you
say
say
crowbar.
crowbar, so
Shit.
I gave you the opportunity.
You did. That's on me.
Yeah.
Is there any kind of sheds or small gardening stables or anything like that?
You do see a small open area, what looks to be maybe a stable of sorts. It's pretty small. If it had anything, there's probably only a few livestock in there.
Okay, I'm gonna run in there real quick and look for any kind of stable
It's all
equipment.
open, by the way.
Okay, yeah, but I'm looking around for
Sure.
equipment.
In terms of equipment, you see a simple like hoe,
Yeah,
pitchfork,
cool.
shovel.
Yep.
That's about it.
Ooh, shovel
I'm gonna take
shovel.
all 3 of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to the building I was just at,
Okay.
and you said the windows were boarded up.
Yes.
So I'm going to swing from kind of like an upswing to try to get the hoe underneath the board that's against the window.
So they're boarded from the inside, not the outside.
Smash.
It's not how you board up windows.
I'm just telling
That's how they did.
It's not how you board up windows.
Well, I mean, if there's a hurricane, you board from the outside so nothing can push itself in. But I guess if there's bad guys on the inside, you board from the inside so that nothing can push the window out. All right. I'm
And
gonna
the boards are like really tight up against each other, like no gaps whatsoever. Like they wanted there to be no spaces.
So I feel like these houses are. I feel like these houses are full of infected.
I am having idea.
Before I smash these windows in and really cause the zombie apocalypse, I did. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, I'm coughing through my mask. Ugh.
Just take it off. We're outside.
No. I'm so musky. My holes are. I can't breathe. Ugh. All right.
It is pretty
Maybe
humid.
just one board, bud.
I don't want to break anything yet. You said you had an idea, Dr. Acula?
Well, yes, there is a legend from my homeland of creatures that do not like the light. Perhaps
Okay.
we should bust down one of these doors and see if there is a...
Well, that's what I'm saying. I
getting
heard,
dark at
Your
this
plan
point.
is to do the thing he doesn't want to do.
I
don't know why he
heard some
doesn't.
like raspiness
In there?
inside my building.
Oh, fuck my buildings. I'm coming over here.
Okay, everyone come here. Let's huddle real quick.
Huddle up, huddle up.
What
Can
time
I-
of day is it?
Can I climb, like, onto the roof?
Yeah, technically.
All right.
Oh, I thought you were going to climb on top of us. I was like, this is bad huddle.
Okay. It's a pyramid.
Not good huddle. Bad touch huddle.
Bad huddle.
Yeah, I heard some raspiness, and that's where I'm messing up because like, if this is like, if you're in Florida and you're boarding up your house for a hurricane, right? You board on the outside so that the wood can't be pushed into the house, but these are boarded from the inside, making me feel like they don't want stuff to come out. Right? You
Boards
can't push
up?
these boards.
Maybe, but
Who boards up their windows for a hurricane? You don't board it up. You just put duct tape across it in an X pattern. you're
Saran
fine.
wrap.
But you're from Iowa.
that's like for a tornado.
You have nothing. You don't know anything about hurricanes
They got one in
except the
California.
fucking drinks.
Well, I say we bash one of these in.
I think that's a terrible idea.
We won't be able to examine any bodies if we don't look.
I'm gonna look up at the building real quick. Is there anything like that would be worthwhile for me to scale this? Like,
Yeah, you could easily
chimney-
climb it up. Like,
Whoa,
you could
whoa, whoa,
climb up the
whoa,
side of
whoa,
the
whoa,
building.
whoa, whoa. Doc, you're an ENT. You've got one of your little look inside the ear things. Just find a small hole in the door and use it.
these boards are very
I
tight.
don't know.
up
Voice
against-
said they are very tight.
I mean, if you do an investigation, you might be able to find a tiny hole.
I'll
look for a tiny
investigate.
hole.
Let's all look for tiny.
Let's all look for
you
tiny
can
holes.
or you could climb on top of the
Nat
building.
20, I found a tiny
Hold on. No, you don't. No, you don't, you son of a bitch. Tiny holes is literally what I do.
Well, I found
That's
it.
my job. That's my thing.
I'm taking advantage.
Some of the holes I deal with are tiny.
You normally do.
17 plus 5. It's 23.
Yeah.
22.
You all find tiny holes.
I found a tinier hole.
I didn't.
No, he got a nat 20.
Nat 20, I found the tiniest
No,
hole.
you
It's like
didn't.
a
Can't
pinpoint.
even.
In fact, his hole's so tiny you can't see through
We
it.
can't even use this hole.
Your
Yes,
hole
this
is
hole's too
huge
tiny.
compared to mine.
This is an
Exactly.
unusable hole.
Yeah, your hole's
Your hole is
unusable.
like the fucking Sarlacc compared to mine.
Exactly, it is, which means he's usable and yours isn't. So, anyways,
I hear that you're good at finding the best tiny holes in town, and good job, you did.
True. So yeah, you find a tiny hole over towards the bottom of the hut.
Yeah.
Maybe big enough for you to stick a utensil through to look around.
I do so.
Okay. It's pretty dark, but you do see what looks to be.
Isn't there a little light at the end of that?
You got a little light.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Let's have a little light. I said if you had waited 2 seconds, I was going to tell you.
Well,
what you could
sometimes when I'm talking, you cut me off in the middle as well.
see.
So.
It's fair. Okay, it's fine. Just delete you.
Don't delete Peter Holes, MD.
I was going to delete you. You notice what appears to be a lot of webbing all over everything on the inside of this building. Silken strands all over the place. A lot of webbing all over the walls, the floors, everywhere. It's just all over the place.
Can I ask a question, Poisonhead?
No.
All right.
Now that you asked if you could ask, you can't.
All right, that's true.
What do you see in there?
I don't know. It could either be webbing from spiders, or it could be like silk from a bunch of silkworms.
Well, we are in East Asia.
What about cocoon?
I didn't see any cocoons.
All
She's
right.
elderly, though.
Butterflies at this altitude?
I'm gonna roll a nature check, voice and head,
Okay.
to see if I can see if it's spider webs or if it's silkworm silk.
Sure.
And I mean, silkworm make cocoon become silk moth.
Silk monster.
Silk mothra.
18.
You're leaning more spider than anything else.
Silk moth man.
Silk man.
Silky
All
moth.
silked up.
Look at that silky ass.
So fine.
So fine.
Fine silk on that ass.
What are you doing?
Fuck these guys. I open the door.
Okay.
With my
strength check.
I kick it.
Okay.
The wolf head. Is that the 20?
That's a crit 20.
That's nice.
You fucking smash open this door with a kick. It doesn't just fly open. It because the way they had nailed it. So basically, it just falls straight backwards and slams onto the ground.
Hey, Dr. Matt. Here,
Yeah.
catch. I throw a shovel at him.
Oh, fuck. All right, I'm ready.
I take my pitchfork. Oh, you know what? Here, give me that back.
Well, no.
I got something.
No,
I,
take
no,
backs.
no, no.
No, stop it, you fucking Indian
give-
giver. It's
no,
mine.
no, no. I have 3 weapons.
A what?
Give him the shovel because it's going to be better for him.
Well, give me a weapon before I give up
Okay,
mine.
here. This one's better fitted for you. It's a hoe.
What is... that actually, it does... you know what? Here's the shovel.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I have shovel?
You have shovel.
Best weapon.
Sure. What are you doing?
I'm going to look in.
So you look
Shovel
inside,
point first.
and it looks like it's pretty small. Looks like there was a table and a few chairs on your left-hand side, and then another room behind that. And you can see just the foot of a bed sticking out. You can't see what's on the bed, but you see a foot of a bed, and everything is covered in this webbing, like all over the place. Like all the walls, the chairs. It's heavy, heavy webbing all over the place. But you can't walk. You just may have to like move around
No.
thick strands of web.
No, that's okay.
You don't see any spiders. You just see webbing.
You giant trapdoor spider, maybe.
Did you check
How to
for
be a
traps?
trapdoor? It's literally a building on stilts.
Exactly.
Okay. The whole building is this trapdoor
Yeah,
spider?
giant spider.
Okay.
Voice in the head, can I grab like a rock from outside and like... Hey, guys, step back.
Okay.
I'd go pick up a rock and just like kind of throw it into the webbing to disturb the webbing.
You do. Nothing seems to happen. The webbing just sort of breaks and comes apart pretty easily. It doesn't seem like it's super tough. Seems like it's a little sticky, but it doesn't seem like it's like steel-like strength, like a Spoderman.
It's not. It's pronounced Spider-Man.
Spoderman. I prefer the Wish version.
I'm gonna light a cigarette.
Yes,
Okay.
I was going to say, probably very flammable.
But you don't see zombies or anything like that.
Yeah, see, nothing to worry about.
Well, then walk in.
No. You should,
I'll go.
You should burn that silk.
Okay.
I push my hoe in front of me to break webbing, so I'm not getting it all over me. Because once you got it on you, you
Yeah.
basically got it on you all day.
You know
I'm
what?
Nobody likes that.
I'm gonna click on my flashlight and
Okay.
point it above his head so that he has
Don't backlight me.
so you can see up in the ceiling.
There's just more webbing up there. You don't see any spiders or anything.
All right, I'm gonna
Okay.
keep rotating around the room to kind of give him eyes.
cocoons, nothing like that. So you continue forward in this building?
Yeah, I put on my headlamp.
Okay, you do.
Don't go in too deep. You might get stranded.
It's how big is this building?
It's not that big. It's maybe 30 feet long.
Oh, so it's like one big long room.
Yeah, there's a smaller room on the back end.
It's a
Like I
shotgun
said,
shack.
it sort of like turns to the right a little bit. You can only see the foot of a bed sticking out.
Well, I'll hoe things away from me
Okay.
as I go.
You can heave as well.
and just kind of paying attention to anything that might look like a person or
So,
anything dangerous.
If you move to that other room, you do see what appears to be something like a person strapped to the bed. Wrists strapped with leather straps and ankles strapped to the bed with leather straps, but the body looks incredibly emaciated, as though they
Guys,
haven't
they were
eaten-
into weird sex stuff.
as if though they haven't eaten or drank anything in weeks.
Could be vampires.
Oh, just like in Seven,
Yes, very much like in Seven.
but with webs. Webbing.
There's no webbing on the body itself. The bed itself seems that while it's touching the sides of the bed, like on him, he's not covered in webbing or anything like that.
So the webbing does not appear to have any attachment to the body.
Nah.
In fact, it seems to avoid the body.
It just doesn't seem like it's attached to the body. It just seems like it's attached to the bed in different spaces, but oddly not on the body.
I keep clearing webbing with shovel to help. Maybe there's a treasured pet as well.
You don't see any pets.
Hey.
No corpses, no pets, no nothing. Empty.
Voice and head.
Yes.
Is the chest moving on this person?
Roll me a perception check.
13.
Not that you can see.
But you said you
They're
had-
strapped down.
Yes, wrists and ankles.
All right. I'm gonna go.
You could do a medical like
I want to.
examination.
I'm gonna
good
take.
idea.
I'm gonna take a pulse.
Okay.
How are their wrists strapped down? Facing up or facing down?
It
Are their hands up? Hands down.
looks like hands down,
like kind of to their side.
but the skin itself looks infected. It's got like blackish, greenish veins. Like there's a lot of gangrene all over the place.
Ugh.
It looks like their body is like pretty fucked in terms of just they're in a bad way.
I'm gonna put my gloves on.
The face is almost skeletal because they're so emaciated.
You know what? Okay. I put my stethoscope back on
Okay.
and lightly put it to their chest to see if there's a heartbeat.
Okay. So you put the stethoscope to the chest, and the body pops up and just starts like dry screaming. It can't go anywhere, but it's just like and like struggling wildly with the restraints. Doesn't seem like he's trying to attack you or anything. Just looks like he's going crazy.
Do I have the stethoscope on his chest?
Yeah.
Do I
mean,
hear a?
Did you pop back in alarm when?
No.
Oh, totally. Oh, fine. Roll me a sanity check.
19.
Yeah, you're fine. You're like whatever. Fuck off, old man.
I've worked in the ER before.
Sure. So yeah, you have the stethoscope to his chest.
Do I hear anything?
A very faint heartbeat.
Okay.
But it's rapid.
Okay.
So this guy has popped up out of the bed as soon as he touched the stethoscope to him.
Yeah, and he's struggling wildly, trying to pull. And he's saying something, but he's speaking in Mandarin, so you don't understand what he's saying.
Sir, I need your full name and your birth date. Okay,
He's
I'm gonna
just
write that down.
Screaming in this like guttural, dry but sort of squealy manner. It's really creepy.
Perhaps we should go get Steven.
And he just keeps struggling with his wrist restraints.
I'll go get Steven.
And he keeps like flailing his head back and forth, but he can't You're not sure what he's not going for you guys. He's just trying to swing his head around at something, but you're not sure what. There's a wall like on the other side of his bed, but it's like he can't see where he
Pete,
is.
stay here. We're gonna go get Steven.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right.
You think
Okay.
there's something attached to the back of his skull?
I'm gonna. Those guys are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting Steven. We're going to talk to this guy.
I'm gonna take out that IV drip.
Okay. Of booze?
Yeah,
Okay.
What the fuck?
and I'm gonna try to shoot some of it inside his mouth.
For science.
Okay.
Kind of calm him down a little bit.
Okay. You shoot it inside of his mouth.
Yeah.
It looks as though he's just and just
He's like the Ghost of Mars guy.
continues to
Monsters.
keep flailing his head around, trying to get at something, but you're not sure what.
I'm gonna look over where he's flailing it.
The wall.
Okay, so I'm gonna go on the other side of that wall.
You can't. It's that wall of the building.
It's like behind the bed.
Yeah, it's like on the side of his bed, like his bed is up.
I'm gonna put
against
my
the wall.
stethoscope to the wall.
Okay.
Do I hear anything?
No. It just goes to the outside of the building.
Is there a window?
It's boarded up.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
take the boards off.
Okay. Strength.
10.
You pry at it for a while. It takes some time. You manage to pry one of the boards off.
What do I see out there?
It's the village that was outside, but you don't see anything that wasn't there before. It's pretty dark at this point. Perception check.
Nope. 7.
Okay. You don't notice anything. You could have sworn you heard a noise, but you're not sure what.
No, it's probably this old kook.
Yeah, and yeah, so you don't notice anything.
All right. If he's not attacking me,
Nope.
I'm gonna try to strength him down onto the bed.
Okay. So
And
you turn towards him.
yeah.
He has ripped his
Oh shit!
wrists off, basically.
You
like,
ripped his wrists off.
like he literally
like
like pulled his arm so hard that it separated the wrist from the hand. So it's
But
just,
just the wrist, so he still has his hands and his arms.
No. He's stumpy now.
yeah, it's just got like a stump bone, and he just starts jabbing at his own head
No!
repeatedly, and like just jabbing away at his skull, and like you see he's like like every time he does it, the head gets a little more bloody, and you're starting to see the bone through it, and he's starting to smash his head against the wall as hard as he can while he's like
I mean,
screaming.
can I
Strength to just try and
yeah,
stop him.
but I'm not a strength guy.
Shouldn't have given him that booze, bud.
The strength of 10 men.
16.
You gave him the old Dutch courage to stab his own eyeballs out.
He's not going for his eyes. He's going just
the
for
brain.
his head.
Which is going to be full of spiders.
Yeah, you managed to where are you grabbing him?
Right below his
stumpy
his
dude.
stumps,
Okay, you grabbed him by his stumps.
because like I don't want him to put him into his head.
Sure. His head is still like smacking into the wall though.
I mean, I can.
We do this all day. He's emaciated.
It's true. It's not like he's a strong guy.
I'm gonna try to pull on him and move the bed away from the wall.
Okay. Strength check?
God damn it, strength.
He's going to pull his fucking arms off.
No, 7.
You try, but you are not a strong man.
No.
It took everything you had to just hold down this
Come on,
emaciated
man. How am I gonna explain this to these two?
You notice, well, you know what? Roll me a perception check real quick. Doc?
It's a 13.
Yeah, you notice, because you could see him. You're looking at his eyes. His eyes are like milky.
So that's what I was gonna wonder. Because before he was gonna go ape shit, I was gonna take out my eye equipment to kind of look into his eyes.
Sure. Well, you can see from here, his eyes are very milky, but it doesn't look. But it looks like just behind the surface of the eye, it looks like his eyes are filled with web.
Milky eye.
Like you see the strand patterns on the inside of his eyes.
So it's not cataracts.
No, I mean his eyes are gray, but it seems like that.
Milky eyes. I see the pasteurization inside. Got it.
Milky eyes. Can I look
Sure. What?
into his ears with my my ear?
Sure. How you doing that with?
Gyroscope?
You've got both his wrists. Remember?
How big?
Are you letting go?
I'm gonna try to push him on the bed and sit on his arms.
Okay.
They better not walk in right now.
Your fucking little brother?
Okay.
Are we like halfway to?
Strength.
A critical
Steven?
one.
Oh fuck.
You lose your grip, and he puts his one wrist bone all the way into his skull. You still have a hold of his other wrist.
Lost another page.
Well, I can. All right. Well, then I'm just gonna put my fucking scope into his ear
Okay.
to the side that I can control.
Okay. Well, he's dead. Like he stops.
Great.
He very like. like
I'm gonna now do a fucking autopsy.
sure. So you put your thing in his ear, and you notice all of a sudden, because you got your attention focused on the lens, that you feel this skittering all over your hands. And you pull away, and you notice that the head, inside the brain, all of these like pinkish, squishy spiders
Brain
have
spiders.
erupted out of his skull. Hundreds of
I
them.
run. I run.
They're all over your hands.
I fucking shake my hands.
Okay.
And drag them on the fucking everything like it's like a Peter Venkman getting fucking ectoplasm off of me.
You run out.
We had that cigarette.
I
still,
know.
right?
I still have that cigarette.
Yeah.
Can I try to burn the fucking spiders off of me?
Sure. They look like they're made out of like.
lead.
No, they're like pink and squishy. They don't look like they have a carapace or anything like that. Like
Brains.
they don't look like normal spiders. They look like brains. Like
They're
made
Willie's
out of
brain spiders.
Yeah.
My fucking skin is crawling right. Fucking, I'm so itchy like a meth head.
Just wait.
Well, you are from Florida.
Yeah.
So you run out.
Yeah. Is there any kind of water source out here?
There looks like there's a well.
Well, let's see. Let's go up to it and see what it looks
It's a
like.
deep well
Of
with
it
a bucket.
is. You
You feel like the spiders are all over you. Like you just feel them like crawling. Like you feel them on the back of your neck and like crawling down your back. You see the other two ding dongs carrying the unconscious body of Steven.
What?
Pete, we got him.
Is there-
We got Steve.
Hold on.
Steve.
I can't hear him because I'm so hyper focused
Sure.
on these spiders. You said there was livestock.
At some point there was.
Okay, so is there a trough
Yes.
with water?
Yes.
Don't care. I'm going in it.
Old water.
Going in it.
Okay.
Great.
Spiders hate water.
Spiders. They're not spider waters. Water spiders.
Sure. You two, roll me a perception
They better
check.
not be like gremlins and they multiply once they hit water.
I am getting to 9.
15.
Okay. Matt Choi, you notice you obviously notice him freaking out and dipping himself into a trough. But you glance back over towards the building that he came out of, and you see hundreds of these little pink spiders just crawling on the ground out of the building and then like down the steps and towards everybody.
Like us?
Yeah. Specifically towards you two.
Blah.
Run!
Blah. So long, Steven. I take his car keys.
I have his car keys.
Sure, he does.
No!
The trough is about 20 feet away from the building, so you can, if Peter can get his shit together to run back to the
Peter!
car.
Peter.
What do you want from me? A sanity roll or a
Yeah,
saving
give me a
throw?
sanity roll. Laugh, you just drown in the fucking trough.
You are ear, nose, and throat doctor.
16.
You managed to keep your shit together enough to realize, like, oh, there's a lot of fucking spiders. You got to get out of here.
Hurry, we'll leave Steven, and they will go for him first, and then we can get away in car.
Yeah.
Haha! Great!
Run!
Athletics.
No!
No.
I haven't been rolling well all night.
No more strength rolls for fucking Peter Holes, please.
No.
Said we were playing doctors, so we dumped stats into
I
int.
did!
Voice in head, I'll be taking out my bug spray and my lighter.
Okay.
And as we back up, ready to go.
Okay.
It's a 13.
And I start
I mean, they're
dumping
tiny
my...
spiders, so it's not like they're moving like 30 miles an hour. but-
I'm going to start hitting
They're
on an IV,
skittering
bud.
They have
Okay.
8 legs. That's 4 times as fast as a human.
Sure. They got more ground to cover, though. 'Cause it likes to have to-
I am so uncomfortable.
Dr.
okay.
Feelgood.
So you guys run back to the Jeep. You get in the Jeep. I assume you're leaving.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
keeping mask and
You
gloves
peel out,
on.
and you drive away.
Fuck that.
Peter.
Yep.
Roll me a perception check.
No.
What about the rest of us?
It's just Peter.
Yeah, I do good. 16
You feel a skittering.
inside my head.
No, it's like on your, basically like on your shoulder. And do you want to reach over and try and grab it?
I feel like, yeah.
Who's in the back seat?
Are both of you in the back seat? Is one of you in the front
I'm
seat?
driving.
Sure, I get that.
I like backseat guy.
Okay.
All right, I'm a shotgun boy.
Okay.
Felix.
Felix, what's on my shoulder?
Do I see?
Yeah, there's a pink spider.
Smash it.
All right. I attack it.
What foundation do you work for, and what do you guys do?
I work for Purina Foundation.
That's fine. So you smash it
Yes.
with?
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa! Grab a bottle.
Yeah, you guys have
Shoo
test
it into
tubes
the
and
bottle.
stuff. Yeah. Easily put it in the bottle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was about to smash.
No, we're not the smash contain
Smash, contain, protect.
Translation is
Smash.
weird. Sorry.
That's different. Different one.
the smash compiters.
Yeah.
That's our hockey team.
So it seems to be stuck in there, and it seems to be doing like a little dance.
Is it the happy dance?
I don't know. Do
I'm an animal
Insight?
psychiatrist, so I
Insight?
feel like I'd have insight.
everybody
Or
do
animal
advantage.
handling?
either one?
Ah, fuck.
Animal handling's more like
18 inside.
I have no idea. I study mammals.
Okay. Okay.
Inside, I got a 6.
Okay. So you guys are watching this thing, and it's like dancing around a little bit, and then you notice that its tummy is like a little glowy, and you blink, and all of a sudden, it's day. It's the next day,
What the
I don't
fuck?
like that.
and
Fuck.
and your car is not. It's not driving anymore. It's sort of like pulled over into a ditch.
I look at my watch. How much missing time do we have?
About 16 hours.
Oh,
How far are we from village?
Not that far.
Shit.
It looks like
where's
you,
the test tube?
test tube's on the back seat, and there's no spider in it.
There's no spider in it.
No spider
Oh,
in it.
no.
It's closed. It's not broken, but there's no spider in it.
We have signal yet?
No.
No, not yet. You got to drive for quite a while before you get signal.
Shit.
And
So you
as
gotta
you
drive-
guys wake up, that's where we're going to take a break. Hello, listeners. It is I, Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here to talk to you about patreon.com/botchpodcast. Now, you may be asking yourselves, Dennis, what do I get over at patreon.com/botchpodcast? Well, aside from the amazing Discord with all of our amazing fans, or even the art that you get every so often, as long as we can get the artists to actually make the art, or the playing with us every other week on one of the highest possible tiers, or maybe even just getting the title of God King that we read at the end of every episode. But no, the main thing that you ought to be worried about are the bi-weekly episodes that we release just for patrons. This month is no exception, and for a first on Botched, Jenna DMs something for us. Now, she has DM'd many times at DragonCon, but she's never actually DM'd anything for Botched. So this changes this month. She, in fact, DM'd an amazing episode where we all play animatronics in a Disney World-esque style adventure, so I highly recommend everybody go check those out. And here's a little taste.
What does it look like when this kid dies?
Well, as I'm berating them for being a naughty little bitch, she starts crying real hard, and the words just, you can tell, break her emotionally, as she has a flashback to like her grandpappy telling her she was going to grow up to be nothing, and she's always going to be a wasteful piece of shit that would just be a burden on society. And then she snaps back to me, laughing right in her stupid little face, as her heart just stops. Why? Because she died from a broken heart, but also knowing that her grandpappy's goddamn premonition came true, as this 6'5" goddamn possum towers above her, pointing his pointy little claw down at her. You're gonna die alone, because I'm about to leave. And I turn away, and my possum tail hits her right in the face.
And also she bleeds out from the rapier wound in her stomach because she's a small child. Phil?
I mean, yeah, that happened as well.
Yeah. it gets kind of dark at times, but it's about as ridiculous as you would imagine Botched getting. So definitely head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and check it out right now. And we love all of you for your support. Thank you so much. Now, back to the show. And we're back. What are you
We
doing?
gotta drive until we get signal and report.
Put this in my ear and take a look what's inside.
Okay. Yeah, I take his little thingamabob and stick it in his ear and I'll look in the thing and the viewfinder.
The viewfinder.
Looks fine.
Yeah. I click the little yellow lever of the viewfinder.
You're now in Paris.
Oh no! I click it again. Are there lions?
Yeah, you're in
Dinosaurs.
It's Disney World. Oh my god.
No, you don't see any spiders or silk or anything like that.
No spiders or silk.
No.
How's the village look now it's the daytime?
You guys did drive a little bit away, but I mean you can head back
Like-
if you want.
Like 2 blocks away? Like 500
Like a
feet?
mile.
A mile.
You got about a mile.
What do you want to do?
Am I hungry?
Yes, you're all pretty hungry and thirsty.
Shit.
It's been 16 hours.
I'm going to eat some food
Okay.
in this car.
Sure.
I don't need to roll for that. I just do it.
Yeah, you just
And
eat
drink
food.
some water.
You get snacks. Get them on the plane.
What do you want to do?
We got to get away from here.
We have to get to signal so that we can report.
We have
and
16 hours of missing time.
I start keeping a log.
Okay.
I write a journal about everything that happens.
Look,
Okay.
we're a mile out. It would take us no more than 3 minutes to drive there, see what it looks like in the daytime. We don't have to get out of the car.
It could be 16 hours, though. That's clearly what's happening to the emaciated man. Losing time, starving, while they put silk in their brains.
Well, the spiders strap him to the bed and do God knows what with his ass.
Fuck that. I'm
you
getting
didn't
on
flip
that
it
train.
over. That's true. You don't know what's going on in there. Could be a nightmare. Or a shit show.
I don't know. I feel like we're.
I mean, you're in the driver's seat.
I
You
know,
are
but
the driver.
I am the driver, but I'm not that kind of driver.
The car appears to be out of gas, by the way.
Great.
Like it was just
Just
running
idles
the whole
the whole
night. I
time.
mean, there's cans in the back, so you can refill it. But it looks like when you passed out, the car just kept running and running and running.
All of us passed out.
Fucking Jeeps and their 8 mile per idle hour.
Mom spaghetti.
Fucking, oh my god.
So, what do you want to do? Head back or
I mean, search this fucking car for
drive to
spider.
civilization?
We're not going to find that spider in this car.
Surely we have our emergency beacon that we can activate.
No.
Even mountain climbers have those.
Yeah, no.
There's
For
no
whatever
GPS
reason,
here.
this region, it's a dead zone for everything. Satellites don't even pick anything up in here.
The dead zone.
Dead zone.
Dead zone.
I
He's
said
talking
we
to my dead guy all wrong.
Look,
Look. I'm sorry. You said
no,
look first.
I mean, we should fill up part of gas and get as far away as we can and repeat process until we stop snapping asleep.
Hold on. Voice in head. Were there any cars in that village?
No.
See?
Where are we going
It
to find
works.
gas?
It's
You
in
have
the
gas
back
in the back
of the
it's in
Jeep.
cans. He brought gas cans because it was going to be a
Oh,
long trip.
well, let's fill up.
One, not
car.
fill up. 1 gallon at a time. Or else we
gallon
will
at a time.
never get out. Because we idle
Smart,
when we
smart.
blink.
Okay.
No, it happened
Shamir, very smart.
once.
I mean, fuck me if I'm wrong. All right?
All right, look. We're a mile out from the village.
I'm not going back.
You don't have to.
How long does it take spiders to walk a mile, I wonder?
Yeah, probably less than 18 hours. The village is full of spiders. You want to go back? Brain spiders.
We don't have anything to report yet.
Yes, we do.
The
We
average
found
walking speed of a spider is about 1 mile per hour.
they're definitely.
Oh,
here.
yeah. They got there.
Oh,
If
shit.
they're there, they got there. Could be anywhere.
They're probably outside the car right
They
now.
could be in the trees watching us right now.
right.
They're
Spiders
nocturnal,
in the
though.
trees.
They could be filming us. They could be jacking off to it.
Spidey in the trees.
Let me walk back.
Let you fill up the car first.
No, you guys can fill up the car as I walk back. Walking a mile is going to take me no more than 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, fuck you. We're filling up car. Leave keys.
Don't. I will not leave key.
Leave key.
Let me just walk back alone.
But if
see
something
what's going
happens
on.
to you, then they don't have the keys.
Yeah, it's weird, huh?
So basically, it's you're going to do what I want to do, or we don't do it.
If I give them the keys, voice and head, they're going to leave me here.
Yeah.
I
and
fight
if you,
Pete. I fight him for the keys.
All right, let's have a
Fight him.
strength off.
Okay.
He's an ENT. He ain't got shit for strength. I gotta
true.
crank that. What do you call the speculum? Open it up.
Sure.
You know? Fuck.
What'd you get?
9.
I got a 4.
So a battle of wills commences between two weaklings in the Jeep. He swings and catches it, but like awkwardly. And you just move, your fists are moving forward and backwards, but
Gimme!
eventually Matt Choi takes control of the situation and has a hold of Petey.
I take the keys out and I just throw them.
Where?
I don't know.
Well, your
That
windows
way.
are up.
Huh?
The windows are up.
It just hits the window.
Why would you roll the windows down? There's spiders outside.
I forgot I was in the car.
I lunge for keys.
So, so he throws them, hits the window, and just drops.
I get out.
Okay.
I'm asking for 10 minutes.
We give you 10 minutes.
I need 20 because I got to get 10 there and then 10 back.
Give you 10 minutes both way. I will fill up the car with 2-gallon gas,
Okay.
Okay.
2-liter gas.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I start running.
You start running.
Yep.
You very quickly.
Can I athletics to?
Sure, athletics to see how fast you get winded. How old is your character? by the way?
Well, first off, I rolled an 11.
Average for whatever age you are.
I am 77 years old.
You run an average speed for a 77-year-old man, which is to say, not very fast, like a barely brisk walk, maybe for
I
a
don't know
normal
why I
man.
always do 2d10s for my age,
Could
but
be
I do.
anything.
No.
What if you gotten 4?
I'm a baby.
Doogie
I'm a baby
Howser.
doctor.
41 would have been better. Anyway. All right, so I run there.
It's going to take you the better part of 10 minutes to get over there. Because you're 77.
Felix, you ever feel like maybe Pete should have retired a long time ago?
I feel like Pete has lived a long and happy life.
I think really it would be it would be rude of us to deny him his dignified death.
Start the car.
Okay.
It's not like he's going to get back there very quickly. All right, so Pete, you go back to the village.
Yeah.
We peel out.
What are you doing?
Does the village look any different in the daytime?
No, not really.
I'm going to go back to the original hut.
The one that you guys went into?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spider hut.
You go back to the hut.
How's it look now in the daytime?
Same as before in terms of webbing all over the place. Had bodies in the back. Nothing else out of the ordinary. You guys had flashlights.
I'm gonna go up to that body now.
Okay. You go over towards the body.
Cautiously.
Sure.
Spiders never feed at the same place twice. It is none.
Okay. Yeah, you go over to the body. It's just laying there.
He sounds so smug when he says it like
I
that.
know. And I don't know if he's fucking with me or if he's just happy that I'm doing
just
this.
I think he's happy that you're about to die.
Yeah.
No, it's fine, buddy.
The roof. The roof is on.
I'm gonna drag the body out of here.
So you're going to have to unstrap it. Or are you just ripping off the legs?
No, I'll unstrap it.
Okay. You unstrap it.
Pull it out.
Okay. You start pulling it. The body hits the ground. Thunk.
Hits the ground running.
No.
No,
Still
the
dead.
body hits the floor.
Yeah.
Let them.
Yeah. Let those bodies hit the floor. You drag it outside.
Yeah.
Perception check.
Giant spiders.
10.
You don't notice anything.
With a 10?
You
What about my passive
you feel like a
perception?
weird tickling sensation on your back, but like all over your back.
I feel like he'd be at high
Like
alert. for
maybe up
spiders.
You
the
think
back
I
of
would
your
be
leg.
high alert for these
You know
pink
what?
spiders that I've been dealing with?
You know what? That's a fair point. Because it's so fair, high low.
Low.
You definitely feel the sensation of about a dozen spiders crawling up your legs and your back, and they're like in the middle of your back where you can't reach.
I'd fucking stop, drop, and roll, bro.
Okay. And you definitely feel as though they've maybe bitten you, but you're not sure. But you drop to the ground, start rolling around wildly.
Yeah.
Just like
Perception.
Now I'm on their level that they're
Yep.
going to. Yeah. 19 plus for.
Sure.
Should have jumped down the well.
So the 77-year-old man has fallen onto his back, and while you're rolling around, you look over and you see just coming out of like the woods, like dozens of these spiders all start to skitter towards you. They're not any bigger. They're still about the size of like a quarter,
I get that.
but they're a little
A
soft.
quarter? That's huge.
Yeah, pink squishy spiders.
I hate this.
Big.
Yeah,
It
and they're
was
just
big.
all directions coming towards you.
I want to take a sample of that man's brain.
Last thing you do.
Why?
We didn't even look in his head.
I did look inside his head.
Well, you started to look in his ear, and then you got covered in spiders.
Is there any spider around me? Just
Oh,
like
yeah,
one?
there's spiders. Oh no, not just one.
I just want one.
No.
I'm going to capture it.
Okay, good luck. Roll dex to capture it.
13? Animal handling?
Give me an animal handling.
15.
Still no.
Okay.
You old fuck. It skitters just out of the way. You try and scoop it.
I run.
Okay, so you slowly get back up.
Yep.
And you start to mosey. Roll athletics to run.
Doctors skew hard for marathon runners.
17.
Yeah, you're running pretty damn well for a 77-year-old man.
I'm fit.
Sure.
I'm fit
Look
as
at those
fuck,
abs.
boy.
Yeah, and there's-
You're a mall walker. You walk the mall every morning.
And you notice that there are spiders all over the place, and they are keeping pace with you because you're not moving that fast.
Well, I mean, like, I used to play in the Leatherheads League, so, like, I
So you got
can
brain damage.
I can juke and jive with the best of them.
Sure. So you make it out of the village.
They're gone, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, they fucking left.
Yeah.
They're gone. Yeah, they peeled out.
Is there, like, a hand glider anywhere?
A hand glider?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't do you much good if it's flat, so.
If he ran fast enough, he'd get some lift.
Oh, okay. He can't run fast enough to get a hand glider lift in the middle of the woods. But you can start down the lane and just hope that the spiders get tired before you do.
No, it probably won't happen, will it?
Should jump down the well.
No, because they're fucking aquatic spiders that can, like,
There's no such thing.
they have scuba gear on. And,
Scooby-Doo gear
yeah,
spiders.
Scooby-Doo spiders, man.
What do you want to do?
I don't really have any options, do
Guess
I,
I'll
Dennis?
die.
I mean, run away.
Get
I mean, I'm
barreled.
just gonna keep running, I guess.
Okay. You run.
Never give up.
Never surrender.
I still have that alcohol, right?
Yeah.
Hey.
A little beer bag.
You can pour it all over yourself, do the word of favorite, set yourself on fire.
Yeah, you know what, Steve? I thought about that. I thought about that, Matt Choi.
Steven's dead.
Steven
They got
is so dead.
Steven died in his sleep.
That's true. Steven never woke up.
Because we put him in the woods where the spiders were, didn't we?
No, they
Yeah.
just dropped him in the village.
Oh, that's
And
true.
then we tried to bring him back to translate, but he wasn't awake.
Yeah. Because you knocked him out while he was drinking.
Do I have any?
Are you drinking fucking Old Spice, Dennis?
It's called Alpine Spice.
Ah, I saw the spice and I was like, he's drinking aftershave.
Do I have any adrenaline
Life's
shots?
been hard, Tristan, okay?
Here, let me s- Do I have any adrenaline shots? Low.
Yes, you have 3.
Here we go,
wait,
baby.
wait,
It's a
wait,
hell
wait,
of a-
wait, wait,
Fuck
wait.
yeah, no.
Wait.
Roll. You said it.
You have 2
I stole one.
on the plane.
Well, he
fun.
wasn't looking.
I'm gonna shoot myself up with adrenaline.
All right, you do.
That's good for the 77-year-old heart.
Yep,
I'm gonna just start sprinting.
you do. You
Cool.
just start sprinting.
Fuck those spiders.
What'd you get?
You didn't tell me to roll anything, so
Yeah, athletics.
okay. Now I'll roll something.
Nope, what'd you roll?
I
You
can't- I
already
don't
rolled the
remember.
die.
I already
Well,
rolled.
I feel like that was the roll for the health.
Tristan saw it.
Yeah,
I
he
did.
did.
It
laughed.
looked like
What
a
is it?
7 to me.
Yeah, we could be anything. Could have been a 17.
If it was a
Could've
20,
been
you would have
2.
kept it.
No, probably not.
Yes, you would have.
No, I wouldn't have.
You cheater.
Critical one.
A critical one, you say. The adrenaline coursing through your veins. You were just, whoo, all ready to go, and you immediately sprain your ankle
Oh
and
no!
drop to the ground.
Oh, can I drink that alcohol to counteract my pain?
I don't think it'll kick in fast enough, but
I'm not dying sober. Fuck you,
sure.
says Peter.
The spiders don't make noise, by the way,
Yeah, I know.
because they're soft and squishy. So they just,
It makes them scarier.
but you're laying on the ground again, And you look around, you see behind you, they're just coming around the corner. This big
You know,
group.
I'm just gonna keep fighting because I fucking hate it. I
Big group
fucking hate it.
coming. They're just all coming. And you see all the little beady.
I get up.
They're like a bluish black
No.
eye.
It's Lewis Black Eyes.
Bluish black eyes, but like they're like the wider type of spider, like where the arms are out to the sides a little bit. The ones that dance around.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So what are you doing?
Running.
Running. Okay. Athletics with disadvantage.
Three-legged racing.
First roll was a 13, and then a 2.
You sprain your other ankle because you put all your weight on the other one, but you have bird bones because you're 77 years old.
I'm gonna take out the alcohol.
Okay.
Make a circle around me in the grass.
It's dirt, but
Great, even better. And set the ring on fire.
Do you have a lighter?
Yeah, because I'm a
Because you're
smoker.
Okay.
77-year-old smoker.
You know, the gene never really hit me. You know.
So yeah, you light this on fire, and there's a ring of fire around you.
Great. And I'm gonna. How many cigarettes I got left?
2.
I light one,
Okay, you do.
and I'm gonna take out my syringe of sedatives.
Okay. Okay.
Come get some, you son of a bitch.
Okay. Well, they're not coming at you because you have a
Come.
ring of fire around you.
Yeah, I'll keep. Yeah, come get some.
Okay.
And that's where I'm gonna leave Dr. Peter
Sure.
Holes.
The other two, you guys continue to drive it. You don't have any more lapses in time or anything like that. You get back to civilization.
Before we drive up,
Okay.
Matt Choi, we should
Yeah.
probably strip down, check each other for ticks, and maybe burn everything.
Felix, the
Yes.
plan the whole time was to drive until we got a signal,
Yes.
call it in, and not go anywhere near people.
Oh, well, as you see down in the valley, there is town nearby, so perhaps we should call
Right,
now.
so we should have a signal already.
Yeah. You have a signal.
Okay.
You make call. Cell phones, I don't like them.
Yeah, I okay. It is. It's like garlic.
You
Garlic.
didn't get garlic, did you?
I called the office
Sure.
and I give them the rundown
I don't remember your name.
and our location.
That is Matt Choi, and I'm Felix Good.
No, not that one. I mean your researcher names, aka Phil's character, so he can play a character.
Yeah,
So he plays home base.
Huh?
You're the
You're playing your
researcher on the other line.
researchers at home base.
who's your swing theory guy?
Hold on.
Stetson.
Stetson after.
Stetson McCleary.
Stetson McCleary. Ring, ring.
Banana phone.
Ring, ring.
Oh,
Ring, ring.
that's me. Hold on.
They never fucking pick up.
Oh,
Say, go on dangerous mission.
Do that for a cosplay.
You got Stetson.
Oh, McCleary. Oh, it's Matt Choi. It's Matt Choi in China.
Hold on, slow
And-
down. There's a lot of background noise.
There's spiders. There's spiders, McCleary. They're made. They look like they're made of baby skin.
Baby
And-
skin
Completely
spiders.
silent.
Pete is dead.
We assume.
I give him our coordinates.
Full of holes.
Me and Felix assume we are also infected. We've lost 16 hours of time. We are
hold
gonna
on, tell me
stand
about
by
that.
here.
Hold on, slow down. Tell me about that. What was
Uh,
that like?
It was a car crash. The old man was driving. We think he had spider brains.
But now we're worried we have spider
Would you
brains.
fucking send the jet, Stetson?
You should firebomb that village.
I'm gonna have to call and get approval for things like
Stetson!
this.
The spiders are in the
send-
forest.
You send him now, Stetson.
16 hours of missing time. You know, sometimes missing time has, extraterrestrial links and stuff like that. You guys think that you had some sort of...
Stetson, I told you it was spiders.
It may have been
They're in my brain, Stetson. Send them to pick us up.
Baby skin spiders. I have that written down.
bursting out of people's brains.
Matt Choi and Felix.
Okay,
roll
hold on
me
real quick.
a Constitution check.
And the spider does a dance and glows and escapes from vials.
10,
18.
18. Both of you notice that you're starting to get like an annoying headache.
Oh, the headaches have begun.
Yeah. Like it's just in the front of your head.
Matt,
Stetson, we're definitely infected. Send a quarantine team.
No, I
classy
have.
us.
I got
and,
you.
When you do that, by the way, Matt Choi, you start putting your hands on the front of your head and rubbing around, the headache dissipates. And you feel a lot better.
This is good. I like this.
In fact,
hey, Felix, try this.
Tapping seems to really help a lot.
Ooh.
Yeah, like the pain goes away completely.
Nice.
Huh.
Nice.
Fuck you. I'm trying my dog pills. My doggy antidepressants.
Sure.
I probably should take about 8.
Okay. Doesn't seem to matter how many pills you take. That pain just keeps getting worse in the front of your head.
Yeah.
Felix, come to the tap zone.
All right.
The
put my
tap
hands
zone's
on my
where it's
head.
at, Felix.
You tap around, and all of a sudden, you get good feelings. Really good feelings.
But I feel like maybe this is some sort of predator, prey. What is when the ants get the fungus, and it makes you do the thing it needs to survive. Right?
Maybe. You also feel like both of you guys have like itchy skin.
Do you guys have like a sample or anything that you can send back?
We did, but it escaped.
We are the sample.
Now we are
Stetson.
sample.
All right, well,
If you hurry, you might survive.
I called it in. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm not a helicopter pilot.
They're already overhead.
Skip. If brain tapping feels good, but we are afraid it maybe grows spiders in our heads.
okay.
They lower a containment unit for you guys to get into.
And the spiders are in the forest. You should probably burn it.
Yeah, I said I called that in.
You see a jet go over by. Overhead.
And the ring of people with flamethrowers going whole time, walking in.
Gonna guess they're probably just gonna firebomb that entire region.
Sounds smart.
Mm-hmm.
And then
What about Pete?
Pete's fucked.
What do you mean Pete's fucked?
Pete's super fucked.
No, Pete's fine.
Well, if the spiders didn't get him, then the firebomb definitely would get him.
Does he finish his second cigarette?
you will never know.
Yeah, I guess you'll
You know
never
what? Roll me a high-low.
And then we can revisit it at the end of season.
And then never tell me.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, of course I was never gonna tell you.
Good.
But it was low. You died.
No.
Oh.
Little marker anyway.
Fucking dead. Anyways, yeah. So they get you into the containment unit, and then other people rappel down. They seal it up, and they sort of zip it back up to the helicopter, and they fly off. So they fly you guys back to the research facility.
How are our brains?
Those headaches just keep getting worse and worse and worse. What are you guys?
Coffee.
What are you guys doing? So the tapping doesn't seem to work, but yeah, when you start punching your head,
Punch.
starts to feel better.
Oh, yeah.
But that only lasts
that's
for a few days. Every day it seems like it gets worse and worse. And now your vision's starting to get cloudy. And you feel as though it feels like there's spider web just underneath your skin.
Did we mention to them that the spiders just get out of test tube we put it in because it does a glowing thing?
They put
We already
you
told him we're infected, Felix. Fuck.
they put you in a completely sealed room.
Okay.
It's like airtight. There's nothing in this room other than
Quit breathing
Are,
on my
are we
hair.
separate or
Matt
together?
Choi.
separate.
Okay.
You can see each other. There's like glass, so you guys could see each other.
What if
'cause
we,
I figured
like-
that'd be humane?
I get Matt Choi's attention, or not Matt Choi. I'm Matt Choi.
Hi,
I
Matt
get
Choi.
Felix's attention.
Yeah, I see you through glass. He's
I
waving.
flip him off.
I headbutt the glass at him. Ugh.
Oh, your head feels so much better.
That makes your head feel better.
Oh, God, it feels so good.
Thank you, Matt Choice.
Every day goes by, your skin gets stickier and stickier, and like there's webbing all over the place. Your hair's falling out. You can't see very well at all.
looked like
Those
Sligoy.
headaches just keep getting worse and worse and worse, to the point where like slamming your head against the wall one or two times just isn't doing it. The pain is intense.
I do what I can to end it.
Okay. You just continually smash your head against the wall over and over and over. And then finally, when the skull cracks open, that is when you get relief and you die as you feel the skittering of hundreds of spiders exiting your brain. A similar fate happens to Matt Choi. And
Except they crawled his butt.
Except they crawl right out of his penis hole.
would die this way.
No, I'm Peter Hole.
Oh, Peter Hole. So they the SCP Foundation is careful to contain the spiders as best they can, and through further testing, it's revealed that they are actually made of brain matter.
Called it.
And while they have reproductive looking organs, they're all vestigial. They don't actually do anything. They reproduce through sensory. So if you see one, like when they do that little dance and you see the glowing bit, you're infected. If you touch one, you're infected. If it gives off a certain pheromone that you smell, you're infected. So that's how they reproduce. So what ends up happening is they put them in their own little containment area where it's completely sensory cut off. They're fed, mice and bugs and shit like that. But they're just kept for testing purposes, and they're very, very careful. And they are given the Euclid classification. And they were called SCP-632, otherwise known as the Intrusive Arachnid Thoughts. And at that point, we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botch was brought to you by the Patreon producers, your weapon of choice, Big Jim, The Nuck, Lord Chronic, Skinner, B-Mail, Shanda Panda, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Zukari, Scabby Goose, Lost Limey, God King, Red Panda Bash,
Raisin.
Give him the spider brains.
Sapper Supreme, and Old Swamp Ass. You want to support the show but can't do it financially? Head on over to a bunch of stupid websites, FreedomValleyHorsepace.com, dickblood.club, lizardteats.com, mookmolk.com, buytheseviagra.com, louisianapocketgopher.com, damnyoudennis.com, birdswithpenises.com, chickums.church,
Praise him.
Party Mormons, or simply patreon.com/botchpodcast, like our newest patron,
Ooh.
Wrigley Thomas. Thanks for your support.
Oh, Wrigley Tom.
Oh, Wrigley Thomas. Wriggling out of everything.
Wriggling down the street.
Want to support the show but can't do it financially? Do so by heading over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to this podcast, and leave us a 5-star review. And every time we get a new one, old Chonky doesn't have to be hit. But it's been a while. It's been a long time.
But I can still remember.
Sorry, bud. Thank you to Gozer for intro and outro music. More of them over at Gozer_music on all social media. Thank you to Emily Swan for album art. You can find her on the internet and support her at a swan named Emily. If you want to send something to the show and have Chonky open it up here on stream, you can
No
do
brain
so
spiders.
at P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 17325. And as always,
when you know where to find all the hottest girls in town, but the town is full of disgusting brain spiders, and that guy you met at that bar last night and were feeding tequila shots keeps calling you to find hot girls, but you don't answer because you're getting eaten by brain spiders, and also you don't care because you're fucking Matt Choi. Scream Botched. We'll get you laid.
we'll see you next week, nerds.
You can support each of us in our own little different ways. My first comic book has come out, and if you'd like to purchase it, you can head on over to www.hiveheadstudios.com, where you can even download a free sample of the book to see if it's something, up your alley. You can also support me over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. You can support Steve's stuff over at YouTube or TikTok or any of his other social media at He Who Is Steve. You can support Phil on Patreon or Twitch at Imaginary Nomad, and you can check out Chonky every so often on Twitch at Chonky_Kong. I give you these glasses to put on your glasses. Does that make you feel better?
That's not what happened.
That's not what happened that episode at all.